Laziness. It touches every one of us at some point. We know it steals time, opportunities, and even our dreams. And yet we give in to it because comfort feels so easy. We tell ourselves, I'll do it tomorrow, but tomorrow rarely comes. What if I told you that breaking free from laziness isn't about magic or shortcuts, but about one simple truth? This story is about a young man who nearly lost everything because of laziness, but one piece of advice transformed his life forever. In a small village at the foot of a green hill lived Alex, a young man with endless potential but no drive. While others worked in the fields or ran small businesses, Alex spent his days lying under a tree, daydreaming and watching the clouds drift by. Deep inside, he knew laziness was ruining his life, but he convinced himself that effort was too hard, too tiring. Then one day, his world shattered. The girl he loved married a wealthy man. The villagers mocked him, whispering, "What did he expect? A lazy man can't build a future." Their words cut deep. Alex felt ashamed, humiliated, and empty. For the first time in his life, he wanted to change. But how? Where should he begin? One afternoon, as he sat near the hill drowning in his thoughts, he saw Grandpa David, a wise elder known throughout the village for his wisdom. Desperate, Alex ran to him. "Grandpa, please help me. My laziness is destroying me. I don't want to live like this anymore." Grandpa David looked at him kindly. "You've taken the first step already, Alex. You admitted your weakness and asked for help. Those who try will always find a way. Come to my house in 3 days. Bring food for the journey. I'll show you how to cure your laziness." For 3 long days, Alex prepared with nervous excitement. On the morning of the 3rd day, he packed bread, dried fish, and a few coins, and set out to Grandpa David's home. When he arrived, the old man pointed to a distant mountain. "Beyond that mountain, inside a cave, lies the cure for laziness. You'll find a pot with 2 pills, one red, one blue. Bring them back to me. It will take 3 to 5 days. But hurry. Another young man dressed in blue left yesterday for the same cure. If you want it, you must reach before him." Something inside Alex sparked. Competition, urgency, determination. He began the journey at once. The path was hard. First, he reached a river where an old man rowed his boat slowly across. Alex, impatient, grabbed the oars and rowed with all his strength, crossing in 20 minutes instead of an hour. For the first time in his life, he pushed himself, and he succeeded. He climbed steep hills, stumbled on rocky paths, and fought exhaustion. Each time his body begged him to stop, a single thought echoed in his mind. There is no substitute for hard work. After 2 days of relentless effort, Alex finally reached the cave. Inside, just as promised, was a pot holding 2 pills, one red, one blue. With pride swelling in his chest, he carried them back to the village. When he returned, he eagerly handed the pot to Grandpa David. "Here they are. Tell me, how will these cure my laziness?" To Alex's shock, the old man picked up one pill and swallowed it. "What are you doing?" Alex shouted, horrified. Grandpa David chuckled. "That one was for my back pain." Alex stared in disbelief. "Then what about my laziness?" The old man leaned closer, his eyes warm. "Alex, the cure is already in you. Look at what you've just done. You crossed rivers, climbed mountains, and pushed past your limits. You didn't give up. You stayed focused. Laziness lost the moment you decided to fight it. The red pill symbolizes your big dreams. The blue pill symbolizes determination. You carried both inside you all along." Alex stood speechless. Slowly, the truth sank in. His laziness hadn't been cured by a pill, but by action, by discipline, by persistence. "Oh, and the young man in blue clothes?" Alex asked. Grandpa David laughed. "That was my son. I only mentioned him to give you a reason to hurry." Though slightly annoyed, Alex couldn't help but smile. He bowed his head in gratitude. "Thank you, Grandpa. You've opened my eyes." From that day on, Alex was a changed man. He worked with energy, built new habits, and faced challenges with courage. Over time, he became a successful craftsman, respected by the villagers who once mocked him. And whenever someone asked how he overcame his laziness, Alex would smile and say, "There was no cure. I simply chose to move." The lesson is clear. Laziness is not an unbreakable curse. It is only a habit, a comfort zone, and habits can be changed. The cure lies not in pills or miracles, but in action. Take small steps, set clear goals, and keep moving. One day, the world will remember you not as someone who wasted time, but as someone who turned discipline into destiny.